I think so. Well, I'm not quite sure, but now I'm kind of leaning more towards, yeah, that kind of being life after death. But before, I didn't believe in the afterlife or anything like that. I visited Picton Tunnel last year with a friend. We were kind of into like watching ghost videos and that kind of stuff, and when we heard about Picton Tunnel, we thought it'd be great to like have our own experience in ghost sighting. It's pretty much because we wanted to kind of experience for ourselves, because we watched a lot of videos. It's a series called BuzzFeed Unsolved, and it talks a lot about, you know, kind of like paranormal experiences, and these two guys, one is a skeptic and one is a believer, and they both kind of visit haunted places and kind of make up their own mind about it. So we thought it'd be a good idea for us both to kind of experience it for ourselves, because we were inspired by those videos. Okay, so before the experience, I was kind of like a skeptic. Like, I didn't sure what to make of it, while my friend who I went with, her name was Madison, yeah, she really was excited about what supernatural things could happen. So when we stepped in there, it was very cold, it was very dark, and it's actually it's quite a big but kind of short tunnel. When we went there, it's like it was dark. So we were just walking, and you know, it's pretty much exactly what you'd think when you walk through a tunnel. So it was really echoey and kind of quiet, and the only things we could hear were our voices. So we spent about like 20 minutes there. The first 5 to 10 minutes, I thought it was pretty boring. I mean, it was cold, dark, and I don't know. I mean, I guess it was spooky, but I didn't think anything was gonna happen. And then suddenly I heard this really loud train sound, and I was really alarmed. I didn't know what was going on. So then I grabbed Madison and I pulled her to the side, because I didn't know what to make sense of the situation. I just want us both to be safe. So after that, we kind of looked at each other like after like 1 minute after it happened, and we were just like, did you experience that too? And she was like, yeah. So after that, we kind of got really spooked, and we both just left the tunnel, yeah. And I didn't do a lot of research behind the backstory of the tunnel, but I did talk to Madison after. I'm like, you know, why did that happen? And she told me the story of how the tunnel was really famous because a lady called Emily, she didn't pay attention to the train times, and she went through the tunnel as a shortcut to her brother's place, and she ended up being killed by a train, and that kind of like spooked me. So that's my experience of it. Honestly, my last experience was pretty scary, but I think I could bring more people with me and that kind of stuff. So it'd be a lot less scary, but you know, it'd be a different experience, yeah. So yeah, definitely.